Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, well, geez, are we?
I don't know. We haven't turned on the TV yet.
I was just testing.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds good.
This is a great cold open.
This
Just
is
very
great.
confused. Like, wait, is the
Yeah.
show starting?
That'll be the open. Look at that. A television.
The CRTVs, man, they sure do. They sure do. Don't make them like they used to.
You know what CRT stands for, right?
What?
Cool, rad television.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it was made in the 90s.
Oh, everything in the 90s is rad.
You know what else was made in the 90s and was very rad? Well, not this game specifically, but the character of Sonic.
That's a restaurant, no? Is this a brand endorsed game or something?
No, not quite. Sonic, not much for video game endorsements. Pepsi, maybe. McDonald's, definitely. But
yeah.
Sonic, I don't know.
But then what is this? Because all I know is the restaurant. Who is this Sonic character?
Well, Sonic's the coolest. I guess that's up for debate. He's pretty dang cool, but he's not this red one. The blue one right there in the middle. He's very fast. He run.
Oh, that yellow is that yellow one Sonichu? I know Sonichu. I'm familiar with Chris Chan's work. Yeah.
No, the yellow one does not show up in the games. Technically.
Is this the same franchise as Sonichu?
It's a little bit, kind of. So I mean, there's Chris Chan right there.
Oh wow.
That's his dad.
So this is his Love Quest's final chapter.
Yeah.
This is what it all leads to.
This is if you beat all the endings, you get this.
If everything goes to its logical conclusion, this is what happens.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 100%.
100% speed run. We're gonna speed run Chris Chan's life and career today.
Yeah.
Welcome back to That Was Mint.
Yes.
A show, and today we have some background changes. It's kind of cool. We have a big TV. It's not quite as vintagey as we thought it might be, but I mean it's a TV. You get to watch some Sonic while you're listening.
Well, funny story about the TV. We had a vintage one that was pretty rad, and then it decided to commit suicide. Halfway through the taping of last episode.
That's right. I think we actually said that happened. I think we mentioned that it killed itself.
Yeah.
Like when Michael was here. I think it actually killed itself on air.
I think it did kill itself on air. So if you weren't here last week, that's...
If you weren't here last week, basically we aired a suicide. And so make sure to tune in.
Every week, you never know what's going to happen.
Never know what's going to happen.
There could be a war crime committed this episode.
Yeah, that's true. There kind of is one happening on the screen right now. Look at those graphics. Like the
Sonic graphics are a war crime.
I like how when they go up the hill, they don't even react. And they spin and then they do that. Like they don't even react normally. They just go like a roller coaster.
Sonic is so realistic, bro. The graphics are so much better than Mario.
Really fast. Well, they are better than that. They're not better than Mario.
Well, didn't MatPat prove that Mario's faster?
I think he did. Right? That was one of his only good videos.
That was
no disrespect to MatPat, but that was one I remember being good. That was an early one.
No disrespect to MatPat, but disrespect to MatPat.
No disrespect to MatPat, but what's with all the videos about?
What's with all the FNAF stuff?
It's all the FNAF stuff. He hasn't had a FNAF episode in a while, I feel like, though. Probably not. Anyway, today we're going to not just talk about Sonic, I promise.
Yes, we promise.
Do we want to do recommends first?
Recommends. Yes.
Yeah. So, I didn't watch my movie, Naked Lunch, by David Cronenberg, as I told Ethan.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find it anywhere. It's not streaming and you can't rent it on Amazon.
It's forbidden.
It's like it looks good. I saw like a little teaser, and I saw some images, and Peter Weller's in it, and I was like, this looks pretty good, you know. Do you think it's a good first Cronenberg movie? As someone who's never seen a
Have
David
you never seen a Cronenberg movie?
No, I think I said that.
Yeah, it's a good foyer.
Okay.
It's his lynchiest movie.
Ah, okay. So, like, maybe for the average person,
for the average person, no, don't watch this first. Oh, you've seen The Thing, right?
Yeah,
that's
I love The Thing.
Wait, no, that's John Carpenter.
That's John Carpenter.
I don't know why. The Fly is David Cronenberg.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, that's the thing is I like John Carpenter so much.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I don't know why I haven't seen David Cronenberg.
Yeah.
But this level, by the way, was horrible. The rail grinding one.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, yeah. That looked kind of cancerous.
It's because you have to, in theory, you jump between the rails, but use the jump button. And so sometimes, all the time, instead of just switching to a rail, the characters just jump straight up. And then you have to, like, land the character back on a rail. Basically impossible.
That happens in Sonic Adventure 2 as well.
That's right.
That gameplay flaw is carried over.
Yeah. And then later they just said just press L or R, and then you'll switch a rail. That seems smarter to me.
Yeah, I lost many a rail grind race because of that, and I jumped off the rail and died.
Anyway, all that to say, I want to see Naked Lunch, and I will. I just want to kind of wait till I can watch it, like, legitimately on a big screen.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
I was a bad boy.
Didn't watch, I don't even remember what I...
Halloween.
Oh, Halloween.
I wanted to watch it, and you know.
I have.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll even watch it later this evening when I get done with my errands.
Spooky. You're famous. You're gonna pick up more Sonic fan art. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get more contraband Chris Chan content.
I'm gonna go traffic some across the border.
State lines.
Sir, do you have any fruit or Sonic fan art that we should know about?
Oh, dang.
Check your trunk. Oh gosh.
Get the dog.
Get the dog. This dog's been trained to sniff out. I don't even want to speculate.
It's the one with the bat. The bat lady. It's the bat girl.
It's
or whatever the heck her name is.
Oh, jeez. Rouge the bat. Except it's like kind of spelled rogue.
Oh, it's Amy. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, Shadow. What?
No.
Wait a second. What Knuckles? Oh.
I should have never left this disc in the GameCube. Should have put something else.
Knuckles has $3.
$3. You gotta buy ice cream.
Kids, look up.
No.
Look up the marvelous echidna animal. That's all. Just do your own research.
Sure. Okay.
The Knuckles.
I guess the internet's out there, so you can do whatever you want, really. Anyway, watch Halloween. I'll give you another good one, but Halloween's great. And then I listened to Run the Jewels first album. That was pretty good. A rap of hip hop.
A rap of hip hop.
It was good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't really listened to much of their stuff. I'm familiar with them as a band, but you know, it's my first little foray into them. So it was pretty good. I don't remember any track names off the top of my head.
No, there's one, Run the Jewels. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a sick one from their album Run the Jewels. By the band Run the Jewels. I
remember the track Sea Legs. That was nice.
Sea Legs.
Yeah. Kind of. I don't know how to describe it. You know, it's all pretty much in the same vein. I feel like the whole album sounds similar, not in like a bad way.
Yeah,
still good.
Sorry.
What, reminiscing about this level?
Oh, you know me. This one was annoying.
Yeah.
It was just because it took a long time.
Pinball.
You got stuck in this pinball machine for like an hour.
That sucks.
You couldn't get out. And out was like up. You had to like get to the top of the pinball machine. It was very hard to do. Did you listen to whatever album?
Ah, yes, the Criticals album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I enjoyed the more at least maybe I wasn't listening to the lyrics close enough. But weren't some of these tracks a little more serious?
Yeah.
Like they took like a foray into like actual, just like.
Well, I just mean like I forget what I said last time, but like, tracks like Skynut or
there's the silly tracks and then there's
which
the
is
real ones.
Again, it's not bad, but
I like Skynut.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that either. I'm just saying like, you got Here's to Us and like Perfect Oblivion and all these like banger I don't know. I would listen to that on it. I would show it's one of those tracks you'd show someone and they wouldn't know that a YouTuber made it. They'd be like, "Oh, was this from 2003?"
It's like a good Jakey track.
My boy. My biological father.
My biological father.
I've thought about sending him a video like that we make or something. Like I was like, oh, that'd be kind of funny if you just emailed someone like Nakey Jakey.
Yeah.
And you emailed him like, hey, Dad, just wanted to show you this. That'd be pretty funny. I think he'd think it was funny.
Yeah. I mean, do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You play the crocodile guy then?
Yeah, he plays Vector.
Vector, that's his name?
Yeah. Yeah, Vector.
Oh yeah.
No, not that Vector. Vector this is Team Chaotix, and they're trying to they're trying to steal something. I forget.
Something.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. What are they after in Sonic?
In this game, the Chaos Emeralds.
The Chaos Emeralds.
I mean, that's what they're after in this game. Ultimately, they're really after the power of friendship in Sonic Heroes. Anyway, so that's our recommends.
Yes.
Get around to the movies. We have some more coming your way, but you had some stuff to talk about. Does it relate to this?
This?
Kind of, not really.
Kind of just related to the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There's this tweet that says, "Do not trust men who own these."
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not my headset, is it?
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's exactly your headset, but it kind of looks like the headset in the
No, it's not the
thing.
same headset.
Oh, phew.
And also, for the record, this isn't even the same. No, wait, it is the same. Maybe not, actually. It's similar. It's basically the same. And also, I don't own this. This isn't my... for those of you who
So we can't trust your brother.
No, for those of you who aren't even in on the joke, because you can't even see what was on screen just now, which is like all of you, it was a picture of a tweet that said, "Don't trust men." That could have been the tweet, honestly. Don't trust men.
Don't trust men.
But it was like, don't trust me on this. And it was the audio interface we're currently using, or at least one that's near identical, and a headset that looks similar to mine, but is not the same headset. So basically, a hit on my life was just had right there. An attempt on my very, the character I've been working on for decades. I was almost tarnished on screen, but, too quick for that.
Yeah. Now, this is kind of related to this vein.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like whenever we make podcasts, it feels like weird stuff, like coincidental stuff, like always just like happens to happen around the time you make podcasts?
Give me some examples.
I feel like that one time we went after TikTok or something, and it got like bit like it was like Trump was like, "We're banning TikTok,"
like mid-show.
Like,
that's true. That is true.
I feel like there's been other things where like we've talked about. I feel like we've like talked about stuff and like things have like come up later coincidentally.
Yeah. No, yeah, we've talked about.
Interesting.
We did when we were in the hotel in Utah, we talked about David Dobrik, and then like the next day he uploaded a new apology, and then we filmed an episode with Troy, and the video didn't get uploaded for like weeks after that, so the news was like ancient. But for us, it was crazy.
Yeah, because
it actually happened like the day of. So that was, I could see that. What do you think that means?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. The podcast is like a vortex.
A vortex.
Yeah.
Like Cindy?
Oh, Cindy Vortex from Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Well, not really.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe like a vortex of chance.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like, whatever we talk about in this episode might come true or get a new
let's
development.
not that in our heads. I don't like thinking stuff like that.
Oh, well, I know why, but...
Oh, geez, yeah, we might talk about, interesting stuff. But anyway, and needless to say, it's the coincidences,
Yeah.
Twitter guy, random guy tweeting about, calling you out.
Yeah.
Moments before the podcast begins.
What is that even, like, supposed to insinuate? Don't trust the guys with an audio interface?
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to insinuate.
Don't trust someone who's, like, creating? I don't know. They're just like, what are you going to use it?
Maybe it's maybe it's like casual.
You know what? Actually,
like casually recording stuff.
Maybe, or if you get one with two, then maybe you're trying to use it for like a mic and guitar. Maybe they're saying you're like a dude bro that's recording like acoustic covers, shirtless from your house.
Ooh, yeah, no.
You know those are real. Those people are real. I've like seen them.
You've seen them?
No, not in the act. I should say I didn't watch them film shirtless, but like. I met people like at the college I went to, and then I was shown videos later on, like from their Instagram, which I didn't follow.
Oh, jeez!
But it was literally them. Like, this is Psalm 34, and it's literally them shirtless on their bed.
Oh,
like kind of playing a guitar,
ambient strumming.
Yeah, it was like, oh geez. Wow, I can play a G chord too. That's crazy.
Either that or it's amateur rappers that like hand out their CDs. Hey, yo, check my new beat, bro. Like, check my new track.
I've never Fire. I don't think I've interacted with one of those people, but I've also never been to like Vegas or Hollywood. Actually, I've been to Hollywood, but I didn't stay there long.
It's on Venice Beach. There's a lot of those guys that hand you the CD.
Yeah, you were listening to one of them?
Yes, actually, this friend of the show, Cameron, actually is involved in this story.
Oh, okay.
We were down. We were down in a. Have we mentioned what like city we're in?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe we did like on accident once.
We're in like a city near here.
Yeah.
It wasn't the one we're currently in.
Mm-hmm.
Me and good friend of the show, Cameron, and I believe friend Gage. I feel like I think you've met Gage. Right?
I met him like once or twice. Yeah, I don't know if he remembers me.
I think he probably does.
I'd like.
Yeah, he's asked about you before. I think.
Yeah, if he was like, I'm Gage, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course you're Gage. Yeah, I'd recognize him.
But we were getting food, right? I think we were getting. I think we got the danky Mexican food down there, and there was this like dude in the parking lot, and he was like handing out like rap CDs, and like usually like what you're supposed to do in this situation is just like go past, be like, no man, I'm not interested, sorry.
Yeah.
Because what the scheme is they give you the CD, and then you're like, thanks man. They're like, oh, like like,
where's my
help a brother out, or like, where's my money, and they kind of like coerce you into like paying them, even though it was like under the guise that it was a free CD.
Yeah.
So, me and Gage are like, oh, we're good, man. And we kind of walk past, and then we're like, oh, where's Karen? And she's behind us talking to this dude, and he's like, looks confused, because obviously the guy's like, yo, give me money, and like all this stuff. And like, I don't know, they just got in this long conversation, and the guy's like, oh yeah, like I do like Bob Marley or something, and like all this
Bob
like
Marley.
Crazy stuff.
Wow.
He's like, oh yeah, and he like said like some obscure like song, like imagine like that everybody clap your hands, clap, like that song. He's like, oh yeah, I was on that, like a song.
Was he clapping his hands?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I was like, woo, that was me.
You should ask him to do it live. Then like do the woo right now.
Woo!
Oh, it is him.
Oh my god. But anyway, so we get the CD. Like Cameron gives him like $20. We get the CD, we leave, and he's like, wow, that was so cool, like, we should, like, he said I could come by the studio anytime, and I'm like, Cameron, like, this dude wasn't real.
He wasn't a real musician.
We put the CD in, it was absolute trash.
Oh,
it was just like that, like, it's like, yeah, I'm my mama, and it's just like no flow, like, he wasn't rhyming at all, like, it was awful.
That's awesome. I love that Well, I think it's cool that anyone can do that. You know what I mean?
But plenty of people do.
But the problem is that anyone can do that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
anyone.
That's unfortunate. I've never had the pleasure. I've seen you pick up CDs on the ground before. You remember that? Years ago, we were like taking a walk. So that's on a couple other people, and you found like a CD on the ground, and it had a name written in Sharpie. I'm not gonna say the name. I forget what it was. It was rather profane.
Oh,
but you didn't listen. I don't think you listened to it. But it was just laying in the street. So my thought is it's probably something like that.
Yeah, something akin to that. Like I'm sure you'll find the same kind of content.
I'm positive. I'll be positive. Man.
The next topic?
Sorry, Frog Forest.
Frog Forest.
What a name. Yeah. What a name.
Frog. Get through the forest without being detected by the
frogs. It's true, because then the frogs, they would, the rain, like they would like summon rain. And you drown.
Oh,
that's not true.
Oh, my.
I'm lying.
Oh,
they would just like ignite flowers or whatever. That sounds weird, I know, but yeah, so go ahead.
So, well, on the topic of old games.
Okay.
All right, just what are some of those retro are there any retro games or any older games that you've gone back to, you know?
Tons.
In recent?
Not really recently. I guess recently.
What's like the most recent games you've been messing around with?
It's not a retro. This is convenient. I've been playing a lot more video games recently.
I feel like PS2 is retro now.
Love
like
PS2.
What you can get to.
Yeah.
So GameCube qualifies as well.
Okay. I was just going to say, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8. I know that's like, everyone plays that.
Which one is that?
That's the newest one.
Oh, yeah, that one's good.
Just like on the Switch.
Yeah.
Just racing around. I was like, this is fun.
It's a good game.
I want to get invested in a game again. My brother's using the PS4 in his room. Oh. And I was going to play like Uncharted 4 or something, but he's playing a game right now. So I'm like, well, or Red Dead or something again.
Red Dead.
Those games like also get you two involved, you know, in a good way.
Yeah. You should play Assassin's Creed, bro.
Yeah. It's a good franchise.
It's so good. I love it so much.
I heard you can turn blood off in that game.
Yeah, you can.
I was thinking of convincing my parents when I was in junior high to let me play it.
That's how I convinced my parents in junior high to let me play it.
That's how I got to play Team Fortress 2. Because you had the pyrovision goggles and you didn't have to see blood.
And everything was just candy cane and lollipops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, you don't understand. There's no blood. And they were like, are you sure? Actually, it was like high school. But I don't know. Retro games. I always played Donkey Kong 64 every year. Probably about that time. Get back to that. It's a great. I've literally played the game since I was 3.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've beaten it however many times. That's always that holds up really well. Like for an N64 game, some of those, honestly, I have a hard time playing.
Yeah, they're pretty trash.
Like I played, and it's amazing, but Mario 64, like just the camera in some of those games is just impossible for me to deal with. And like Mario 64 handles amazingly, but it's hard for me to play it because the camera is just a nightmare. They hadn't figured it out yet, to be fair. But that's a good one. Twilight Princess. That's like a Wii game. I play that once every year. I play Breath of the Wild once a year. I already played Breath of the Wild, so it's Twilight Princess time pretty soon.
I could get on Wind Waker again. I played through that once.
I've never finished Wind Waker. I feel very guilty about it.
Oh, so good.
I have the Wii U. I don't have the GameCube version. I have the HD one, which is not bad, but I've never gotten around to finishing it, and I don't know why. Other stuff comes up. It's not for lack of interest, because it's a good game.
It is. Some people complain about it, like, I've heard, like, it gets a little, like, tedious near the end. Mm-hmm. Like, go get all the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I don't know, when you were young when that came out, like, that was, like, a blessing. Like, I don't know. It's like just more time to spend playing the game.
Well, I think they took that stuff out of the new Wind Waker.
Yeah, they did.
So that makes it more enjoyable, I imagine. What else have I been playing or played? Not a ton on the GameCube. GameCube was like the thing when we were growing up. I love the GameCube.
Yeah.
And I love a lot of games. I haven't played this game in years. Maybe my brother did. I'm trying to think of why it was in the GameCube when I turned it on. Because I don't think I played it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I played it with my brother. That's what it was. It's not a 2-player game, but we were just playing at the same time. Oh, man. I don't know. I'd have to look at my...
Play any Sly Cooper lately?
Not lately, but I kind of want to. I want to play Sly 2.
Dude, holds up. I was playing it.
Yeah. I feel like I get PTSD, though, from the bottles.
Yeah, there's some aspects of that game that are, like, still just, like, like you want to pull your hair out just because some of the old game, like, mechanics or just some stuff just didn't work in the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Well, that's why sometimes it's hard for me to play older games because a lot of them have just one or two things that I always think of before I start playing, and I'm like, oh, I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe that's one way to look at it, I guess. But I probably wouldn't go back and play Sonic Heroes because there's so much this level alone. There's little things about the game where I know when I get around to it, I'm going to be like, this is just stupid. Like, this is a fault of the gameplay. It's not me. And so,
yeah,
that's makes me want to play more stuff that's more polished, which is usually newer games.
Yeah. That's how I get with Jack 2. I'm like, oh, that would be fun to play. That was fun times. Then I remember, like, oh, no, that game sucks.
Yeah.
That game's so hard.
Yeah. No, that's a good example, too. Sly 2 is not really one. I would play Sly 2. Yeah. There's not much that annoys me in that one.
The elephants with the gems on their heads.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess there's some missions in that are pretty obnoxious.
But other than that, it's a great game.
Yeah. And some of the older games that I've played recently just straight up don't really hold up.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I want them to. We meme about it, but Battle for Volcano Island, like Nicktoons Unite, legendary games will probably show up on the screen at some point.
Yeah.
But bizarre controls and,
yeah,
pretty repetitive combat and, I don't know.
Oh, it is pretty repetitive. Yeah, I played the first level. I was like,
yeah. That's a bump. That's part of I want to preserve the memory of some of it. I hesitate from playing a lot of old games because of that too. I'm like, it's not gonna hold up when I replay it, but I have fond memories of it. So, do I really want to play it and then realize it's not as good as I remember, and then just never be able to think of it the same way again?
Preserve it.
I don't know.
Interesting thought.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like RPGs hold up great.
Yeah, they hold up pretty good. I've played some Pokemons in the past few years. Not like a ton of them.
Yeah.
Select Pokemon ones. But those hold up pretty good.
I was playing some Advance Wars the other day. That's a good game. There's some good Game Boy titles out there.
That's a good one. Backyard Baseball. I played that a lot.
Oh. Was that a PC?
I think it was a lot of things. I had a Game Boy Advance copy of it.
Interesting.
I don't think many people played that version. But that's the one I had.
They had Backyard Baseball and the Backyard Football on the PC. And they were pretty lit. Dang. I haven't thought about that. Dude, that's like a...
Yeah, with Pablo. Pablo, the little kid in the wheelchair.
The wheelchair, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't thought about that since I played it 15 years ago. Wow. What?
Yeah. No, it's a great game. I played Backyard Baseball all the time.
Oh my god.
Because it was portable. And it was easy. On the Game Boy, you just waited until a strike came down the middle, which was every pitch.
Yeah.
And as long as you had good timing, you hit a home run every time.
Dang.
So the score was 97-1. And I was like, I am the best at baseball.
Did you ever play the Danny Phantom game on the Game Boy?
No. I didn't have many Game Boy games. Because when I started playing them, they didn't sell them like in stores very much. They had those like glass containers that had them without the case or anything, but I didn't buy many of those. I had Pokemon Emerald and I had Backyard Baseball. And that was it.
Dang.
So played those two quite a bit. But Backyard Baseball, I played that too much for a game that is just baseball, basically.
Yeah. I think we all played some games a little too much.
I played Brawl. There's a little voice crack there.
My.
I played for a great sentence. Me talking about playing Brawl every day.
Yeah, I used to play that a lot.
A friend let me borrow it, and I kept it for like 2 years, and I played it every day for like 2 years. Played the Subspace Emissary a ton, and that was like why I think I played it so much. So then the new games came out, and I was like, "There's no story mode in this. What am I supposed to do? Fight the whole time?
What am I supposed to do? Fight the whole? Okay, no." Yeah, Brawl. Oh, what a game.
What was your first? Go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna bring up something different. You say what you're gonna say.
Wait, I feel like there's another Wii game that oh no. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I feel like I sank like hundreds of hours into that game. Like not online, just.
I was gonna say I remember that you played Battlefront 2 a lot. I played Battlefront 1.
Yeah.
The first one, and we both played it on PS2. And I've played both. I like Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It's probably better, but I played Battlefront 1 like religiously. Literally, I played it.
Yeah.
I've probably played through that game's story like 30 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it was really just I don't know, the Star Wars aspect just made it so like there's so many maps and so many things to do in those games. Oh.
Well, you got to remember Star Wars was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
There was.
Basically, yeah.
For a child. So when it was like, "Hey, you want to be a clone?"
Yes, please.
Yes. What kind of question is that? Of course I want to be a clone.
So, you want to play as a Sith Lord? Yes.
Yeah. You couldn't do that in Battlefront 1, so I understand.
That's too bad.
But I liked all Battlefront 1 was in the story was you would just go to a famous battle from Star Wars and you would just do that.
Yeah.
So that was enough for me. I was like, yeah, I want to fight on Endor for a little bit. I would do that for like 15 minutes and call it a day. Not call it a day. I would play the whole thing. You remember Epic Mickey?
Oh, that's a masterpiece. That was a great game. I love that game so much.
That would hold up if not for the Wii motion controls. Like literally, if not for that game would actually hold up really well.
Yeah, I mean, I can deal with the Wii motion controls.
I can deal with them, but if I didn't have to deal with them at all, that would probably be better.
Also, learn how to kind of do it just like this.
Yeah,
like never have my hand, just like kind of just like never have my hand.
My sensor is pretty bad
up,
so I'd have to actually point a lot of the time. Maybe it's because of my remotes. They probably got smashed too many times.
Yeah. Do you know the thing about like how it's just like two lights?
Yeah, I think
you just put like two candles in front of your TV and it'll work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah. Yeah. So dumb.
I don't really want to play Epic Mickey by candlelight, but
that'd be sick though. You'd be like, oh, what?
That's true. What a cool concept for a game that Disney's like never gonna do again. Because it's like too dark. Except it's not.
Yeah, it literally wasn't even dark. It was just I don't know how it is like that kids like ooh spooky.
It was just like a little
not really spooky.
It was a little like eerie.
Eerie.
That was it. It was just like, oh, Mickey's his heart is stolen.
It's like Haunted Mansion, but like a whole game.
Yeah, that's it. That's literally the whole. So anyway, I don't know that Disney's commented on that game, but I imagine they probably would say it's too scary for children now, which is stupid because it wasn't. Because I was a child.
I was a child. I wasn't scared. I was scared by everything. I wasn't scared by that game.
Mm-hmm. What were you scared of as a child?
What?
What scared you as a child?
I
Tell me your deepest fear.
For some reason, whenever I turn on like the bathtub, I get kind of spooked out, like by the water. I thought something would come out of the water. Same with the toilet, like flushing the toilet. I thought something would come out of there, get me.
Okay. So like real life things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was also Ghostbusters 2.
With the baby.
And the nanny comes flying through. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me as a kid.
I only watched Ghostbusters 1 when I was a kid. I knew of Ghostbusters 2, but I never saw it until I was in high school. And by then I was too old. But I understand how that might be traumatizing.
You know what it was? When I turned on the bathtub, I thought she was coming. That was why it was so scary.
The witch was going to come out of the bathtub?
Or no, that she was going to come out of the window and snatch me.
Oh. You could probably punch her.
Yeah. I think it was the vulnerable state.
Yeah.
Being a naked little boy.
You're never more vulnerable than when you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, bathroom, about to take a bath.
As a child.
As a young boy.
Mm-hmm. I never got freaked out by Ghostbusters though, because there's some stuff in Ghostbusters 1 that's like,
dude, yeah,
like children went to go see this.
Dude, last time I watched that, I was on Halloween. I was like, what the? Like, this movie is crazy, bro. With the Hounds of Hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Ghostbusters 1. I think it's interesting though. Like some of those things, kids react differently to everything, you know. Like Patton Oswalt had that bit where he was saying, like, his daughter was watching the Dry Bones thing from Schoolhouse Rock, and then like Wolfman with Benicio del Toro came on, and the daughter was like traumatized by the Schoolhouse Rock, and she thought Wolfman was hilarious because it was like a dog boy.
Huh.
So like, how are you supposed to know what kids are actually gonna be scared of? All that to say, Ghostbusters is a movie about ghosts.
Yeah.
And it didn't creep me out as a kid.
Not even when like she's like opens the fridge and it's like and you see like the Black Pyramid and she's like
well, to be fair, I might not have been paying 100% close attention during my first watch through. I think I was like 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
So my attention was good, but it was probably still developing a little bit for scene by scene. But I just thought all the scenes with like the Ghostbusters themselves were like so silly, and the music was like ding 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 ding, you know. So maybe that just canceled out any trauma. But other things traumatized me, like the Nunu Tidy.
The what?
The Nunu Tidy from Teletubbies. It's like a vacuum cleaner. It's a vacuum cleaner with like eyes. You know what it actually looks like? If I remember correctly. And this is a reference that no one will get. It kind of looks like Varsity 2.
Varsity 2?
It kind of looks like Varsity 2.
So that's what inspired Varsity 2.
Well, maybe not. Actually, kind of it. Yeah. This is the Nunu Tidy. It's not scary. It's that thing. It's just a vacuum with googly eyes.
Scared.
Well, because the
thing looks so stupid.
The reason I was scared is because it moved, first of all, and it moved the style Teletubbies. I'm dying. The style Teletubbies was made in looks like a nightmare. You know, sounds like a nightmare. The sound design with like babies laughing, and it just sounds like hell. But the vacuum had it's like a vacuum sound anytime it would start to come on screen. It's like Teletubbies would just be doing their own thing, and then like it would just be dead silent, and you hear like and I was like,
hilarious. It's getting closer.
It'd slowly crawl on. So I was pretty scared of that thing. That was early fears. I wasn't scared I was like 4 or 5 when that scared me, back when I was actually watching Teletubbies. What else? E.T.
Oh yeah, E.T. was kind of spooky.
I might have said that on the show. I forget. But E.T. terrified me. I didn't actually watch E.T. I had seen little trailers for E.T. Brief glimpse. Basically, just the visual of E.T.
Yeah.
Never was advertised as kid friendly, which he is in the movie. I always saw him screaming. Yeah. And it sounded scarier in my head as a kid, so E.T. was not... I wasn't about that when I was a child.
Screw E.T., bro.
Oh, well, hold on now.
Okay.
The redemption arc
scared you as a kid.
Redemption arc is that I then watched E.T. and I was like, this is a pretty good movie. E.T. doesn't kill people like I thought. E.T. 2.
What?
P.T.
There's an E.T. 2?
Yeah, it was called P.T. It was that playable game, you know, the trailer for Silent Hills. Never mind. Someone will get it.
Did you watch a lot of movies?
Period?
Yeah, as a young man.
Yeah.
Do you remember a movie where like a kid time traveled in a time machine and the time machine like talked to him? There's like this empty room. This time machine was like this big bubble. There's this like big circle.
No, I don't think so. Do you remember who was in it? Like,
no idea.
There's a kid in a time machine.
Yeah, kid in a time machine. It was a weird movie, but
and the time machine was a bubble.
Yeah, it was like a bubble time machine.
Are you sure it wasn't a hot tub time machine?
It wasn't a hot tub time machine for sure. It was a serious movie.
Was it The Time Machine?
No, because that has like an older guy. This had like a kid.
I'm gonna. Well, I don't really have much to go on, but I don't remember watching such a film.
Yeah. Well, if any of you in the comments know, comment below. Tell me what movie that was. I'd like to know.
Movies where a kid is in a time machine. Meet the Robinsons. That's not it.
It talks to him.
It talks to him.
A talking time machine.
Was it animated?
No. It was live action.
Okay, there's a movie called Time Kid.
Time Kid.
It was a Nickelodeon animated movie, so I thought that might be it.
No, that's not Time Kid.
Okay, never mind then. Some of the best time travel movies for children. Oh, no, these aren't going to be it. Was it Flight of the Navigator?
Flight of the Navigator? I don't think so. Maybe? What was that? What does that look like?
I don't know. I'm going to Google it. I just Googled an article, and so now it's trying to... Yeah, it's a Disney movie. It's this one.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Flight of the Navigator?
Yeah. That's your recommend. No, I'm kidding. It's
no,
your recommend for next week.
Sarah Jessica Parker's in it.
I freaking barely remember. Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah.
What did she do again?
Sex and the City.
Oh, that lady. Yeah, okay.
On the night of July 4th, 1970, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 12-year-old David Freeman walks through the woods to pick up his 8-year-old younger brother Jeff from a friend's house when he accidentally falls into a ravine and is knocked unconscious. When he comes to, he discovers that 8 years have passed and it is now 1986. People are shocked to see David fits exactly the same photo on a missing child poster, having not aged at all. Does that sound familiar at all?
I think so. And he's like, Jeff! And Jeff's like old dude.
I'll take your word for it. Meanwhile, an alien spaceship crashes through power lines and is promptly captured by NASA. David is taken to hospital for tests where his brainwaves reveal images of the spaceship.
Yeah, this sounds familiar.
Okay, I think we found it then. I'll Google a clip later on, but
yeah, just like Jeff.
Never seen Flight of the Navigator, but it sounds awesome.
There's probably no point where he even says that.
No, probably not. You ever watch Minutemen? Dude, Minutemen was awesome.
Worst faction in Fallout 4. What's Minutemen?
Minutemen is another Disney Channel original film.
Wait a sec. Does that have glowy dude?
Yeah, Nicholas Braun.
Yeah, the boy. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. With the white, with the
white snowsuits.
Yeah, they jump in the gym.
Speaking of things that I've rewatched recently, that movie slaps.
Really?
And it holds up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't it it was intense.
Yeah, it was intense. They were like, "Hey, reality's exploding. We got to send in the Minutemen to save us." And it's Nicholas Braun from Succession. That guy, he's one of my favorite actors. Nicholas Braun.
Nicholas Braun.
He's Zach the Glowy guy in Sky High.
Wait, he's in Succession?
Yeah, he's in Succession now.
Oh, wow.
He's cousin Greg in Succession. Wow. He's like one of people's favorite characters.
Wow. What a come up.
I know. And it's crazy because, like, I knew him from Sky High and Minutemen, and now he's on one of the biggest shows on TV.
That's cool. That's the dude right there.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Nicholas Braun. Come on the show.
Yeah, Nicholas Braun, get on the show, man.
Come promote.
Love to have you.
We'll just talk about Sky High. You don't have to answer Succession questions the whole time.
No, like I don't know anything about Succession. I won't even ask you about that.
I'll ask you 2 questions about Succession.
I'll ask you about other stuff.
Yeah, he's good friends with I imagine a lot of people. He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
But he did a movie with Will Stronghold from Sky High, the main kid. Michael Angarano. He directed and acted in a movie with Nicholas Braun.
Oh, that's cool.
So they're the boys.
That's the boys. All right, that's cool. I approve.
Yeah. Anyway, Minutemen was about time travel. So thought you might be talking about that movie. I was gonna get really excited.
Wait, could we take a break real quick? A restroom break?
Sure. Should I just keep talking?
Yeah, you can just keep talking.
I'll just keep talking. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Give me a second.
You're gonna play?
I want to play a little bit.
Oh,
Right? That's entertaining. People like Let's Plays. I actually don't remember if I have any save files on this thing. I have a memory card, so I don't know. Okay, I can't tell. Hang on. It's not working. Okay, there we go. We're in. Alright, welcome back to my Let's Play. We're going to be speed running the opening credits now. There we go. Alright. Now, I have 4, 5, 6. I have 10 save files on this GameCube. This one is 15. This is almost 16 hours of gameplay. At the least 18. Oh, nope, we got a winner. 18 and a half hours. 21 and a half hours of gameplay. Except I haven't gotten as many things as I have in this one. Let's just load up this one. Start this one up. Oh, we could play 2 players. I have a second controller. You want to play some Sonic Heroes?
Whoa, Sonic!
Yeah, I think you could do battle stuff in this.
Well, during your Let's Play.
Yeah, you.
Speaking of,
you talk. I'm gonna.
So Sonny Chew, is he playable in this?
Not in this version of the game. Not in this release.
Yeah. So how deep have you gone on the Chris Chan lore, Justin? This will be my interview question.
Too deep.
Too deep. Oh yeah.
Answer to that.
What is too deep? Too deep mean?
Well, I've just learned a whole lot. You know.
Yeah.
I knew a decent amount. Back when I was a naive young boy.
Innocent young boy.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I knew there was much to tell. You know, I knew there was a bigger story to things, but I didn't really get involved in that. I knew he was a weird dude who was rather lonely and made fan art of Sonic and Pikachu. You know, that was about it. But then some news came out a little while ago, and I got a little more into. I was like, I gotta Google this.
Did this news like propel you into the lore?
A little bit. It was
Drew
like,
you in?
well, I was like, well, I should know the full backstory, you know. And so I Googled him, and yeah, you know,
mojo mistake,
big time mojo mistake on my part. Informative.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I missed that. Oh wait, no, that's the key.
They never give up, do they?
They never give up, do they? That sounds like Chris. They never give up, do they?
I bet Chris had many a day. He played this game.
Certainly. I think I missed that checkpoint. Anyway, Googled a bunch more about his backstory, learned about Barb, learned about the boy Bob, not the boy because you raised his child wrong. You know,
Get our house off
I just
the
watched
internet.
I see. Do you realize that if the health department finds this video, they could take our house? No, I see. And he's like, I'm working on it. Working on it. Working on it. I'm working on it.
Oh my god.
I will stand in everything in my power. I love him. I don't love him. He's,
that's such a great video.
Anyway, but I've like watched a lot of those, which I had not previously to the revelations. Oops. So I watched a lot of those. Caught up on. I don't know. I'm pretty knowledgeable about his escapades, his quest, as it were.
His love quest.
Yeah. So, do you have any? Do you just want to talk about?
I feel it would be fun. We maybe go through the highlights for us, maybe.
Okay.
In his long lore.
Well, I like
He's the most documented human.
Documented human. Is he though? Like I know people say that.
Yeah.
But I feel like probably Hitler.
Depends.
I don't know.
The amount of there's footage you got to think about, right? Like self.
Okay, that's true.
I guess I don't know how you'd prove that.
Anyway, I like where he burned his house down. That was pretty funny. Because he was like making toast or something. No, he was making coffee.
Well, how do you burn a house down making coffee?
He was making coffee in the bathroom. And it like shorted a fuse.
Orders? Hoarders.
Oh yeah, they're hoarders.
Yes.
They're very notably their house was disgusting. Probably still is. I don't think it fully burned down. Not great living conditions, you know?
No.
And I'll say all of this is like, you know, meme on him all you want, but the man did not have a good upbringing. Like, in terms of his home and, you know, everything about his education. Now he didn't get the proper, you know, special ed care and all that. That seems like that's a problem on good old Bob and Barb.
Yeah.
But I can't really defend many of his actions when he's an adult, because he's an adult.
It's just bad. Well, yeah, I think we can acknowledge I think it's bad from just all angles. I don't think there's any, like, good guys or anything like that hanging around.
What's your favorite episode of Chris Chan?
I think it's funny this whole tales of this incident where he's like arguing with like a GameStop.
The game place
over like Sonic or something.
Well, there's the GameStop and there's the game place.
Where does he like assault someone?
GameStop.
GameStop? He assaults a game and a game place.
Oh, and a game place.
Someone? Oh yeah, his mom ran that guy over. But didn't he also like pepper spray a guy?
Yeah, it was GameStop. It was because Sonic Boom had Sonic's arms blue instead of, as you can see in this game, they're like skin colored. Yeah. So he was mad about that, and he was basically boycotting Sonic Boom in all GameStops. And they were like, "Sir, get out! This is a GameStop." And he was like, "No, I don't want to get out." And then he went, "Don't call anybody," and then he marched out.
Anybody. Okay.
And then he pepper sprayed a guy in the face. And he was like, "What the heck? The guy had just pepper sprayed me."
Who's the one that they were like, he was starting rumors about Chris like all around town and like he doxed us or something like, or like it's like he's had a problem with us for years. I forget who they were talking about.
I think that was a Game Place guy.
That was the game. No, it was the game. Yeah, okay, Game Place guy. Yeah,
I think
that was the Game Place guy.
I could be wrong.
Yes. Now I remember. Because the Game Place guy, it seemed like, poor guy.
Poor dude.
To have that, like, hurricane of a person blow into your life.
Oh, goodness. You ever heard the phone call with Bob and the Game Place owner?
Oh, no, I haven't.
It was because Chris got banned from the store because he kept harassing people. But he kept showing up to the store. And basically the owner called Bob and was like, "Stop your son from showing up to our place." And Bob was like, "Who is this? Who is this?" He sounds kind of like Hank Hill. And anyway, but Bob does not look good in that video either.
Yeah, no.
You're making fun of my son.
Oh, jeez.
I was like, no, it's literally harassing people.
Yeah, so those are some of the funny What other funny? Oh, there's some great moments in the comic book.
I haven't read the comic book too much.
I think one of the things that made me chuckle was like he had like some like counselor or something like at his like high school or like college maybe college.
Yeah.
And like he like inserted her into these books. It's like poor woman. It's like this crazy ass villain.
I do remember that actually. Yeah, he would like put people into the comics.
Yeah, it was just it was poor people, you know.
It's a more recent one, but where he went to the like after the like nightclub shooting in Orlando, there was have you seen this? It's in the local news, but some college, I assume, near where he lives, was holding like a rally to support LGBT rights. And he showed up dressed as, well, I guess not dressed as. This is his Christine phase.
Oh, okay.
And he showed up with Sonichu like artwork and comics in front of this basically like memorial site where all these people are like trying to protest and like make a point about a serious issue, and he was like selling Sonichu and then it cuts to an interview of him on the news where it's like the locals have also been mourning the loss of those lost in the nightclub shooting. And he's like, do not hate. Hate is no good. It is a bust. He says something insane, like that's not English.
Some insane.
He says to be paranoid is a bust. That's what he says. Like, what does that even mean? It means nothing.
I've seen the video of him like dancing alone.
At the yeah.
What is it at?
It's at the like BronyCon.
BronyCon, yeah.
That's sad. When you're at BronyCon and you're dancing alone.
Ooh.
No disrespect if you go to BronyCon, but you know, maybe a little disrespect.
Yeah. Christine.
Anyway, so then he went to jail. Or is he in
stuff?
Yes.
You can look at that on your own.
We're covering the silly Chris arcs, as it were.
If you want some lighthearted Chris Chan stuff, this is the place.
Yeah.
But look at it at your own risk. It's horrifying. It's like actually some of the most depraved nonsense you'll see on the internet.
It's not good. How much time is on the Logic project?
That's 58 minutes.
Oh, okay, we got time.
Yeah, Hey, I got time.
Yeah, I've got time.
Yeah, I got time. But I had some other Chris Chan moments. I feel like I wanted to share with you.
Okay, tell me some of your favorites.
Some more. Well, so there's the whole Liquid Chris song. He's like, the real Chris Chan knows how to play guitar. Like the real Chris Chan wouldn't use a fake guitar.
Yeah. I love that worked. They convinced Chris he wasn't a real person.
Oh my gosh.
I like where he invited Miyamoto to his house. And he starts the video by saying, he says, Ohio, oh Miyamoto-san. Ohio Miyamoto-san. Love him.
Now have you seen any of the forbidden lore? Any of that deep not safe for YouTube
maybe
content?
Maybe some of it.
It's like deep on the forums and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't delved too deep into the
Yeah, you probably haven't delved that deep. It gets
universe.
Deep, man.
Yeah.
Like people know everything about this man. People have seen like every orifice of his body.
Oh,
ooh.
Well, you know,
as we said, very thoroughly documented in a way that not even Hitler, I don't think,
not even
documented.
Hitler. You don't know what all of Hitler looks like. That's for sure.
Yeah. There's not video of Hitler doing certain things, saying stuff.
Here's what I'll say.
I feel like there's more footage of him than Hitler.
certainly. More audio, definitely.
Yeah, more audio. And there's a lot of internet writing written about him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of Hitler books, though.
There's a lot of Hitler books. He wrote one, actually.
Wait, we did?
He sure did.
What? What's it called?
You Google that on your own time.
Yeah, maybe YouTube will like ban the video.
Wait,
if you say that.
The Chaos Emerald.
Oh, the Chaos Emerald challenge?
Yeah.
Dang.
I have to like race the emerald. I have to press the B button like this. This is gameplay.
Yeah, and apparently he like shoved the. Who got him to shove the medallion in his butt?
Oh, one of the trolls.
Blue Spike I'm
Spike.
getting information from our covert operative.
Our Christorian on
Our resident Christorian. We actually have one on retainer here.
on site.
We pay them every week to be here. On site.
Just in case we need some Christorian knowledge.
Billy Mays? Hey, it's me, Billy Mays. That guy? Oh.
I'm Billy Mays here. Welcome to Febreze. Jeez. Sorry, what were you saying? I was so focused on that, and I
we're talking about Christian. We should get Killer Mike on the podcast. Can you come on the podcast?
Maybe.
Dang, Killer Mike, come on the podcast, bro. I want to talk to you, Doug.
Yeah, he might have some stuff to say. You never know.
Yeah, what video game would we put on in the background for Killer Mike?
For Killer Mike, Nicktoons Unite.
Nicktoons Unite?
No.
I feel like we'd have to put on a banger.
I don't own any Street Fighters, but he seems like a Street Fighter guy.
Yeah, it could be a Street Fighter guy. You could be a Kingdom Hearts guy, maybe.
Yeah,
that might be a gamble. Just see what happens.
What were you talking about, Chris Chan wise? Like, what story were we talking about?
We were talking about Sonichu medallion in his butt.
Right. That's right.
Someone got him put it in his butt.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make a point.
It was Blue Spike.
Here's my thought on Chris Chan. Like, again, like you said, there's no good guys. Like, the internet straight up bullied an autistic man for putting videos on the internet. Initially, this is at the start, right?
Yes.
The origin story here. He might have done some questionable stuff in the stuff he'd posted, but from my understanding, initially, it was like 4chan.
I think so.
Being like, look at this guy.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. I might be wrong, but you know.
Could be wrong, folks.
As a wise man once said, look at the statistics. I haven't.
Yes, as a wise man once said on this show.
Anyway, so like there's that. That's like, okay, that's messed up. But also, he has done many things that are very bad, and
it's very complicated and hard to.
Yeah. Part of me is like
definitively say anything about it.
Yeah, and I laugh at early Chris stuff because he is a very funny character.
Yeah,
and it seems like it's a bit in many of his earlier videos. I don't know.
So it reminds me of The Godfather.
The Godfather
2, like that's Chris's life. The Godfather 1 is like that phase you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like that and then the second Godfather, spoilers for old movie. Oh man, you haven't seen. I can't say anyway. It gets dark, bro. And just like Chris Chan's life, the second half gets dark, bro.
Dork.
But yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
No, it's just again, the depths of depravity. This man. Oh, I can bring this up. This is actually recent, but it doesn't get too. It's not like gross.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he sent a letter to the head of this Kiwi Farms website, which breaks a lot of news on him or whatever, and has a lot of forum posts about him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Basically detailing how like he was Jesus. Like Chris was like, my life essentially like follows the same archetypal path as like Andy Warhol, Christ. Jesus, amongst others. Like he's basically like, I'm the reincarnation of Jesus of Nazareth. And he talks about like how he like had sessions of spiritual healing where like he like cuddled his mom and like pet her, and he was like, Jesus of Nazareth also did this with a select few of his disciples. years ago.
That seems pretty sus.
Anyway, so he's still got the good content coming out.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a very complicated individual.
Yeah. I'd say my conclusion is I don't have the thousands of hours needed to research Chris Chan to actually have an informed official, like definitive opinion that, you could confidently be like, this is what the situation, how like a historian, if they like tell you like something about something, you're like, ooh, I thought that through.
You probably spent a long time thinking about that.
Yeah. Like the Chris Chan stuff is so deep, man, and so complicated, and there's so much of it that it's like you gotta like read a book to like say anything about that.
I'd agree with that.
Like you can't say, oh, it's good, this is good or bad. It's just because it's like, oh, well, is this good? Well, then like these guys bullied a autistic guy, but like the autistic guy like happened to like assault someone, and, like in a store, like and it's like he was like like. Well, almost sexually assaulting women. Like, I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Or not like, he was like saying things about women and drawing pictures and writing things about them very...
Yeah, well, that's what I mean is like, initially it's like, okay, let's not make fun of the man with a disability, but also he's, not a great guy when you get to learn about him. The rabbit hole, as it were.
The rabbit hole.
Don't go down it.
As it may be.
This is the level I was talking about, by the way, the bingo one.
Oh, you're on it.
Yeah.
And bingo was his name.
Okay, maybe I was just bad at video games as a kid, but that's all you have to do.
Yeah, we're all awful at video games.
Knuckles is dead.
Steve Jobs is dead.
Steve Jobs is dead.
I'm dead. You know what I saw related to Steve Jobs?
What?
There's like something about like in his last days, he was like, oh, material wealth is nothing. Like nothing in this world matters other than like, he says all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, how you say that after like you just like
after you made $1 billion?
Yeah, and like spent $1 billion, like live this lavish like.
Yeah. How are you gonna
just
say
gonna
that?
be like, it's like, come on, son.
Yeah, it's a little.
Have a little
common, like self-awareness.
That's self-awareness, especially if you're about to die, bro. Like, come on, have some self-awareness. Jeez.
Come on, you're gonna die.
Come on, it's been long enough. I think you can.
Oh yeah, you can joke about it.
It used to be you couldn't say a word about Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs stands would like kill you.
There's no Steve Jobs stands.
Is the term "stan" like derived from the Eminem song?
I think so. Which is why I always think it's weird when people refer to themselves as that. 'Cause I'm like, that guy like is not a good person, right? The whole point of that song is that he obsessed over something so much that he was driven to murder and suicide.
Yeah.
Maybe don't idolize something like that. It's kind of Eminem's point in the whole song. Is like, hey.
Yeah. Well, there's plenty of songs where the point of the artist is like the complete opposite of the fan reaction.
Yeah.
Like Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah.
Like what a song has started so much adolescent alcoholism.
Yeah. Kendrick's literally like, don't drink when you're young.
Don't drink when you're young. There's demons in this bottle. Like it ruins not good. It ruins you.
And still it caused so much, like you said.
Yeah.
Among the youngins, which is a real shame.
Yeah. Real shame. There's another song just like that. I forget what it
no, that's one I always think of though. Is Swimming Pools. Oh no.
Yeah, but Swimming Pools is a good example of that.
I'm gonna show you how to turn it up a notch. First you get a swimming pool full of liquor. And then you dive in it. Me and Parker joke about that song all the time. Like it's a good song, but that sounds very silly.
You swimming pool full of liquor, then you dive in it.
That was that all.
Anyway, I gotta get going soon, so we gotta rip out.
Yes.
We just do musical recommends, I guess, this week.
Well, I want to do movies because I'm not gonna get around to my movie until a while.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get around to Naked Lunch until it actually
okay, I see.
airs anywhere. Plus, I have another movie I wanted to recommend. I wonder if there's a Switch for this somewhere. I don't need no Switch. Dang it. I need a Switch. And I've been paying attention this whole time. I'm just also playing a video game.
So, what recommendations would you?
My film is going to be. Where the heck is this Switch? It's. I'm kidding. That's not the name of the movie. That would be ridiculous. My movie is going to be the. Can I actually wait until I finish this level? Sorry. My brain is like not focusing. It's almost done. Anyway, okay, I guess we could do this. Thanks for watching. This far, Stay tuned for recommends in a second.
I could give you your recommend.
Yeah, you do that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
You really got to finish this level, huh?
I'm so close.
Oh, interesting.
I am.
Okay.
Okay.
I will give you a Terry Gilliam. How many Terry Gilliam films have you seen?
Like one.
Which one?
Fear and Loathing, I think.
Oh, that's it?
I think that's it.
You seen Brazil?
Not yet.
Brazil.
Can I watch it anywhere before you recommend stuff? Can I watch it anywhere?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Brazil is for sure on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah. Come to Brazil.
Okay, I'm not going to finish this level. It just booted me back to the start of that. Sonic Heroes is not a good game. I'm kidding.
No, yes. Amazon. It should be on Amazino Prime.
Okay. Brazil. I'll watch Brazil. You're going to Brazil.
You're going to Brazil. Oh!
That's the meme, right?
If they don't have Brazil, they for sure have 12 Monkeys. So that's another good one. So watch 12 Monkeys. There's 12 monkeys over here.
Just 12 monkeys instead? Just do that?
Do 12 monkeys. I feel like that'll be easier to find than Brazil.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Watch Brazil because if you can't find it, I have the DVD.
Oh, there you go. All right. Sounds like a plan. Brazil, it is.
And the album that I have recommended for you.
Yes.
Should I give you something a little more low to the key? Yes, I give you a little EP.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
All right.
It is called Woodland.
By the
Paper Kites.
I see it. Oh, wait, that's a song. There's the EP. Okay. Is it like a... You said it's low key, so...
6 bangers.
6. That's nice and short.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just like really awesome, folksy, like woodland music. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, you'll like it.
I listen to it in like a forest, is what you're saying.
Yeah, or just like around.
Okay. That's cool.
It'll be up your alley. You'll be like, oh yeah, this is Justin music.
Oh yeah, this is
this is definitely Justin music.
This is definitely what I would listen to. Okay. My movie is going to be the best movie I've seen all year. So far. Unironically. And that is another 80s classic film. And that's RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Yeah. It is for real a masterpiece. I was shocked at how good it was, basically.
Dang.
And it's all, to go along with Naked Lunch from to Future when I eventually watch it. Peter Weller's in that. He's RoboCop. So, that's another.
Okay. The man.
Yeah. And then for the album, I don't know, man. It's always hard for me to find albums because I don't usually listen to albums like in full. I'll listen to like some songs.
Yeah.
Off of one. Have you ever listened to how much Hobo Johnson you ever listened to?
None.
Okay. I can't speak for him as a person. I don't really know how great of a guy he is. But his album, The Fall of Hobo Johnson.
The Fall of Hobo
yeah,
Johnson.
There's actually some good stuff on there. I don't mind it. It's a little like, I understand why people would make fun of it, you know? But it's
like corny?
I don't know if that's the word. It's very like trying to be its own thing. And sometimes that works really well and sometimes it doesn't so much. This one's pretty solid though. He has his Tiny Desk concert was really good.
Oh, okay.
And I listened to that and I was like, okay, I can't listen to any songs from that album where he performed songs from because they sound so much better in that concert, you know? But this album is like relatively newer. It's like 2019. I don't know. I like some songs on there. It's interesting. I'll say
Fall
that.
of Hobo Johnson.
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah.
You made it this far. You're a real G.
I know. You better have made it this far. We had video games for you to watch.
Video games here for you to watch now.
Not all. I mean, we might not always be playing video games.
Yeah.
If we have a guest, I might not. You know, that might be a little inconsiderate. Not that it wasn't inconsiderate to you when I played 3 levels of Sonic Heroes just now. I didn't mean it to be that way. But we were talking about Chris Chan. I was trying to take my mind.
Yeah, a little bit off the Chris Chan stuff.
I was trying to not re-delve myself into the world a little bit. Yeah. So that's the video. I'm just gonna stop promoting my Quibi video until it's out. But it's gonna be out one day.
Out soon, boys.
Out one day.
We're waiting.
It's not a lie. It's real. I just have to.
It's happening.
I have to sit down and actually edit it.
I've seen the parts of unfinished versions.
It's true.
So it's out there. It exists.
Exists.
He's not faking.
No. And yeah. I kind of want to do. Oh, you should. This is not a recommend, but you should watch Twilight pretty soon. I want to talk about Twilight. Yeah.
Twilight. Yes, I should watch that.
Like, brace yourself for those 5 movies because it's a gauntlet. But
it's a gauntlet.
Let's power through it.
Gauntlet of cinema.
Anyway, that's our video.
Goodbye.
Subscribe to Brendan Fraser.
Bye.
Is it Fraser? Sorry, quick. Is it Fraser or Fraser? Because I've seen a video where he says it's Fraser.
It's Fraser. The show is Frasier. I think we've just
He's
been
not
confused this whole time. He's not in Frasier.
Well, no.
Frasier's a woman,
but
isn't she?
No.
That's a dude?
Frasier's Kelsey Grammer, who has a woman's name, but is not a woman. Anyway, Fraser, whoever he is, subscribe to him.
Brendan Fraser. Subscribe for more Brendan Fraser content.
Yes.
Content.
Correct. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Peace.